Hi, today we're making multiple meals. Welcome to Health and Productivity. My name is Lisa. These two have decided that they're going to join me today. Today I'm teaching you how to make multiple meals, cook once, feed your family at least twice, maybe even 4 or 6 times, depending on what size family you have. Let's have a look at our ingredients. Okay, so first things first, we've got ourselves 2 kilo mince. This one's from Aldi, they're $23 at the moment. You can usually get them from Coles or Woolies as well. That's just what I have. If you have a couple of older capsicums, some potatoes, some veggies, some vegeta, cottage cheese, parmesan cheese, spinach, mushrooms, lasagna sheets, and tomato paste. So that's what we're working with today. So the first thing we've done is cut up and peeled our potatoes, and they are now on the stove boiling, and we'll prep the rest of our vegetables while we're waiting. And we'll cut up our onions and mushrooms as well.
That would be weird if you can smell during with videos.
Who knows, maybe technology in the future you will be able to smell through videos, but that's not possible right now. Okay, so when your onions start to become a little bit translucent, that is where we're going to add
the mince.
Our mince. Okay, so now that our mince is brown, we're going to add a few more ingredients.
We've got the mushrooms and the tomato sauce. The ketchup.
No ketchup.
Oh. Pasta sauce.
We have tomato paste.
Are we going straight into lasagna first? Ingredients in. Right, Mum?
Sort of. We're going to add our mushrooms. Might have to add them a bit at a time.
When we're finished, do we have to put the fan on?
I've got the fan off at the moment, so it's not creating too much noise. But we lost the mushroom.
No, 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 no. That's my favorite part. Mushrooms.
The last ingredient in this set
Is the what?
is our pasta sauce.
Did we use the whole entire bottle?
We did use the whole entire bottle.
Damn. We don't have a lot of ingredients left.
That's okay.
That means we're nearly finished.
No, it's not.
Mm,
We are about halfway.
halfway. Come on.
Alright.
Mm,
Yeah, so we're going to use about half of this sauce. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves just a light layer on the bottom.
I thought we needed the pasta sheets first.
We do, but we need the light layer on the bottom because they're hard pasta sheets. So then we want them to cook all the way through. We just need that little bit of sauce on the bottom.
And then we put the pasta sheets in.
You put the pasta sheet on.
It's two sheets in total. We've only got. We should have asked Dad to buy more pasta sheets.
That's alright, we won't. I think we'll be okay.
And then it's the hard layer.
No, it's not a hard layer. So we got our pasta sauce. Little layer. It's a little bit thicker than our original layer. Can you tell? So we want to make sure that we can't see any pasta coming through.
Okay.
And then, this is where our cottage cheese comes in.
We need big spoon.
Spoon.
That's a bad big spoon.
Grace and I prefer to eat with teaspoons. There isn't actually anything wrong with this spoon, we just prefer to eat with teaspoons. Might need the other cheese out actually. I'm running out already.
Do you want to hold it in?
You can probably use a white sauce, which is how the lasagna is traditionally made. But first of all, I can't be bothered.
And we don't have any.
No, I can make it. I just don't want to.
Is that because it will take the video longer?
No, it's because I don't want to. And because that first cottage cheese was open before we started. It was like half full.
So we had to get a new one because it was empty.
Yeah, just because I want to fully immerse this layer. Right. Cottage cheese. And it's high protein and low in fat, which is, win-win. We want our skin. So there's a little bit on the older side now, but that doesn't matter because we're going to cook it.
the baby spinach turned into big spinach.
Big spinach is like this long.
And then we use some more. And then there will
I
be,
don't think after this we're going to fit a third layer somehow.
because this is too low. But it's okay. Right, Mum?
So we don't need 3 layers, 2 layers is enough. Spreading, because I don't feel like I've got enough in this corner.
Your shoulder got in the way.
As long as it's not in the way all the time. We have some Parmesan cheese. And some more spinach.
And then we're finished.
I finished the lasagna.
What's the next thing?
We're just going to do a cottage pie.
Cottage pie without cottage cheese.
You don't need cottage cheese to make cottage pie. Cottage pie is just shepherd's pie made with beef.
So that's what the other half is for.
And that is what the other half is for.
More Parmesan cheese.
Okay, our lasagna is in the oven. We've used half of our meat sauce, so there's a little bit more room in there now.
What were you looking for?
Okay, so normally I'd add some dark soy, but I don't have dark soy right now. What I'm going to add is some ground pepper. And some Italian herbs. Probably could have put that in earlier. Doesn't matter.
That looks like grass.
There's herbs. That's what is in a mix of. It is oregano, basil, capsicum, rosemary, parsley, and thyme.
Your shoulder's in the way.
Lift it higher then.
That's frozen.
Okay, so if you don't have the glass container like I used for the lasagna, you can always do this where you've got an older baking dish and you've covered it with alfoil, mainly because it's a bit older and underneath is kind of rusting. That's kind of what it is. So we've mashed our potato and we're just going to layer it. All fancy and pipe this on. I'm not going to.
What's that?
What's what?
Fan. Pipe stop.
You know, with Dad's baking stuff with the piping bags and the nozzles,
Yeah.
like you do with cakes.
Hmm.
Sometimes people when they do shepherd's pie, especially bakeries and stuff, they will pipe their potato on. We're not going to do that.
Yeah. making sure all of the meat's covered. Right, Mum?
Trying to, yeah. Much as we can. So this is our end result with our 2 meals. The lasagna will feed 6 to 8. With our 6, we usually have some left over. With the cottage pie, sometimes can even last 2 meals, just depending on what you put with it. If you have a small family, you may even get a week's worth out of these, especially if you're a single person by yourself. There's a full week's worth of meals. If you had any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Other than that, I will be back next time.